We've had lots of things come our way this anniversary month already, but what exactly is left to come out next? We're going to be exploring all the teasers that we have for everything else that is going to be coming in anniversary month. Inside of the new update description, it was revealed that another Wubbox related discovery is going to be coming this month, but going by all the teasers that we've got, it looks like even more is going to be coming inside of anniversary month. Something that is very key to point out when discussing what is going to be coming next in anniversary month, seen as though we know something Wubbox related is going to be coming, is the mysterious structure that we see on the loading screen and inside the seasonal shanty anniversary month 2021 trailer. In the trailer, we saw Wubbox tampering with a new structure, and they got the idea that they could associate one of their sigils to the structure itself and that they could touch it, and this leads to Wubbox being teleported all the way off to the human world, where they in fact become Rare Wubbox after listening to some hip-hop lyrics from Bill, and then they are teleported off on over to Ethereal Island after becoming Rare Wubbox. So this new structure clearly is very involved in whatever is going to be coming involving Wubbox inside of this month, but going even further, we mentioned how some other things may be coming in anniversary month. If we head on over to the loading screen, we can see some bubbles. These are Rare Reebro's interdimensional bubbles that we see towards the end of the trailer. But if we have a look here, we have another bubble towards the back and a clearer view, I would say, of the left bubble, which isn't cropped. If we take a look inside of this bubble, towards the side of the structures bubble, we can see Epic Reebro. It looks like they are in an Ethereal Island-like place, but honestly, it looks like it's completely different. I would say, going by the Air Island-like rock towards the back of it, that it could in fact be a new location that we could be seeing here. I'd say that lots of you may be thinking that this could be Mirror Ethereal Island. I certainly think that it could be something along that, or it could even be just a new location inside of the Pocket Dimension. We know that the Ethereal landscape that we saw inside of the Magical Sanctum trailer was pretty cool, and it was another part of the Ethereal-like biome that we see as a part of Ethereal Island. So going by this, it would make a ton of sense if this is something similar, but it could be Mirror Ethereal Island, who knows? And it is very exciting to think about what this could mean exactly. Obviously, the main thing on show here, though, is Epic Reebro. And Epic Reebro here has a green silhouette, and we can tell it's Epic Reebro as they have their little stumps that they stump along with in the song, and we can see to their brain mesh at the very top of their silhouette. It doesn't look like they have arms, which is really weird because that means that their head might be floating in their epic form. However, the silhouette may be just darker for the leg section, so because of it being blurred here, it may be very hard to work out what exactly Epic Reebro looks like here. Towards the very back, we can see another bubble. And if we take a look to the left of this bubble, we can see Firehaven's Colossal's ear. And we can see towards the bottom the eye that makes up Firehaven, I believe. However, it is very blurred. So honestly, that may just be the bottom section of the Colossal. We can certainly see, though, a new epic fire monster, I would say. Yeah, this is definitely Firehaven. It has the color palette. Everything is here suggesting that this is Firehaven. However, the silhouette is very blurred. If we take a look, though, we can see something going diagonally amongst this epic fire monster. And going by this, I would say that it's quite likely to be Epic Flugel. But again, it's very blurred, this, so any suggestion is as good as any on this. Now, going back to what we were talking about at the very beginning, though, we need to go back to the treehouse, as the treehouse is associated to Wubbox, and it's the main feature that we need to discuss about. So we've gone over how this material inside of the treehouse connects to Wubbox sigil, and that it could be involved in Wubbox undergoing a transformation from how we saw Wubbox going to Rare Wubbox, and how it could be involved in assisting Wubbox undergoing a teleportation, going from how Wubbox was teleported all the way on over to Ethereal Island by this structure. So let's go over what this treehouse could be doing. First of all, it could be related to Epic Wubbox. Epic Wubbox is a very highly requested feature, and fans would be absolutely over the moon if Epic Wubbox did come in game. So I can see this 100% being a case behind what this structure could do. I think that a structure assisting Epic Wubbox coming into the game would make a ton of sense, seeing as though the epics are so hard to get. But saying that, I have a duplicate of every single epic on my natural islands now. So Big Blue Bubble, when you're ready, I am. And seeing as though this structure has has only been sighted on Plant Island, where Epic Wubbox would come out and release first, seeing as though Rare and normal Wubbox did release on Plant Island first. It would make a ton of sense for this structure to assist in us getting Epic Wubbox. I personally am conflicted on whether this structure could be involved in this process. It looked like Wubbox was turned into Rare Wubbox based on the lyrics it heard, not necessarily the structure itself, so I feel like that takes away from this theory, and I also feel like they trolled us immensely inside of that trailer, and I just don't feel like it was the troll in the sense that Fire Frontier was. It seems like this is a very it's not coming kind of troll, but who knows? Big Blue Bubble has trolled us immensely numerous times, so I don't know whether it could be Epic Wubbox. If it is, it'll be cool, but if Epic Wubbox was to come, I can see it being probably a quite likely situation. It would require epics in the first place. The other thing that this structure could be involved in is teleportation. We've seen Wubbox teleporting, and Wubbox is a fan favorite. We know that everyone would love if Wubbox could teleport on off to the other islands. It would boost the population of the other islands and give us something to look forward to for new content for the other islands now that they have concluded, and it would be a really cool idea. As for where Wubbox would go though, if it was to teleport, I would see Wubbox going on Firehaven and Fire Oasis. Firehaven and Oasis are tied to the fire element, as we know, and that has associations to the natural class, so I can see Wubbox coming over there being quite a grand debut. Wubbox actually getting to intermingle, shall we say, with the fire elementals would be really cool too, as it's not part of the Dawn of Fire era and it came afterwards, so that interaction right there would be really cool. I wouldn't say that the Magical Islands would be such a good idea, as the Magical Islands are very standalone. I feel like Wubbox on there would be a weird addition, and I would love to see a Wubbox-like monster come on over there, but I feel like a new kind of Wubbox would make much more sense over there, going by how the Magical Islands are and all, but it would be cool nevertheless to see Wubbox on there. I just can see it being the much more likely case though that we would see Wubbox on Haven and Oasis from this structure. I think it's debatable whether it would be involved in teleportation also though, seen as though teleportation is already a feature that you can do once you level up a monster to a certain degree. Now, that is not to debunk this theory though, as if we take a listen to Monster Handler Matt, they may have a little more information to share on this.
If Wubbox were ever to be added to go to the Fire Islands, I think it would be a visitor to those islands rather than a native that sprang forth from its deep cavernous recesses.
This confirms that a new mechanic would be involved in teleporting Wubbox to the other islands, or Wubbox would have to go over there by themselves. It's not the case where it would be teleportation, really. Firehaven and Oasis exist alongside the natural islands, so in order for Wubbox to come on over there, teleportation can't really occur. I mean, it could, we see it with Seasonal Shanty. I just feel like it would be different though, like Monster Handler Matt is saying right here. It seems like they are suggesting as though it may be something different, and because of this fact, it would make a ton of sense if this structure is involved in this new mechanic, whatever it may be, in teleporting Wubbox on over to the other islands that it may be on. Besides these theories though, it could be absolutely anything. It could be a new feature. We just know that this treehouse is linked to Wubbox, and that is all, and it appears to be exclusive to Plant Island. I think something important to bring up though is how this structure is going to be acquired. I would guess it's going to be available in the market, but I want to bring it up because I feel like it's something interesting that you guys could discuss in the comments. I predict that Epic Reebro and Epic Flugel will be releasing in the next 2 weeks of Anniversary Month, and then on the 3rd week we will see the treehouse structure at the very end of Anniversary. We've only just got the Seasonal Shanty. I can't see the Wubbox structure coming too soon. I feel like they're going to leave a little bit of a gap. We've got tons of sales going on in game. We know that the Epic Ethereals are coming, whatever amount may be, inside of Anniversary Month, going off of my last video on Anniversary Month. Make sure to watch that if you haven't already, as I went over tons of predictions over there on what Epic Ethereals may be coming in Anniversary Month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this theory video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below and make sure to subscribe too. I will see you guys later. Bye!